All right, Jim, we've had a couple boils this season. What do you have to show us?
We're off to a good start to the 2023 season. Once in a while we get questions about ash buildup throughout the arch. Not so much in the firebox, that's of course a normal place where you'd expect ash accumulation. On a drop flue, often you'll see, and this is a raised flue arch, but on a drop flue you'll see where the ash accumulates on the sides of the drop bed in the arch. And on a raised flue, you see it back here pretty significantly. That's all ash that's being pulled back by the draft from the arch, and you can see there's a good amount of it. All right, and that sometimes concerns people. They think that they have a lack of draft or that there's some kind of a problem. The fact is, it's drifting there. Consider this to be like a snow drift. Snow only accumulates as a drift where there is a void in air movement. That's why you get a snow drift. The wind is passing by, it finds a place to deposit the snow. Same thing here. It's only filling in because it's a void space. If you picture what that air is doing, very high speed air, it goes down this bed and up the chimney pipe. It doesn't go all the way to the back of the arch and then do a 90-degree bend. It swoops through there. The ash is accumulating only where there's dead air. That's dead space anyway. It's not as if I didn't clean that up. It's not as if that would continue to build up until it clogged the stack pipe. It will never do that. It's only going to drop in dead airspace. And once that's full, it's full. It's never going to cause any clogs anywhere. Now today I'll probably vacuum that out only because I'm giving the arch a thorough cleaning. But that ash is perfectly fine there. Same thing on a flat pan or drop flue. Any place you see ash in the bed, that's normal. It's there because it's dead space. It does not hurt anything. That's all I had to share.
Well, what does the ash look like in the rest of the evaporator?
Well, I haven't done any cleaning yet, but this was after a long boil, and you can look down in here. This is just a test project. These are some different fire brick that I wanted to test their endurance, so I had them just placed up here as just to expose them to heat. But as you can see in here, this is a pretty typical amount of ash after like an 8-hour boil on a Corsair, on a forced draft Corsair. And as you can see, the grates were not impeded at all by the ash. So generally, ash is a non-issue in a maple syrup evaporator. Here again, ash got deposited here because it's dead space. That's why it's there. But that's what you should expect to find.
So I don't need to shovel coal out of the evaporator.
Coal should never be shoveled out of an evaporator. If there's coal buildup in the evaporator, there's something wrong with your evaporator or there's something wrong with your firewood. Hot coals during a boil should never have to be dealt with. That should be a non-issue.
What do you mean there's something wrong with my evaporator?
It means that the air is being introduced. That's like a big thing with poor performance, is that the air is being introduced into the combustion chamber from the wrong area, and it's not incentivized to burn the coal away. It's easier for the air to come in to the combustion chamber and pass through without having to burn the coal away. So without getting into too much detail on what we do, which is somewhat proprietary, we design the entire combustion chamber to burn coal away so that it never does accumulate.
What if I have crappy wood?
If you have crappy wood, then there's not a lot that your evaporator can do for it. It's just going to struggle in every way. Wet wood or unseasoned firewood is apt to be slow to even start burning, and it's going to be apt to leave a lot of coal buildup as well.
Cool. Okay, sorry. Thanks for letting me go off on a tangent.
No, that's good. That's another good thing that once in a while we do hear from people, that they're getting coal buildup, and if it's on one of our evaporators, it's always narrowed down to the firewood as being the issue.
So there's going to be areas where ash accumulates, and don't freak out. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it boils down to.
This is what it boils down to.
All right. So you got your hat on a tilt there, I see. Is that like a new trend you're trying to
Are you
set?
still running this thing? Yeah, if you're still cranking, no, this is so I can talk to all these people that are watching this video, so when they call, I don't have to stop doing what I'm doing. So I can
So it's not a fashion thing? It's a function thing.
It's a function thing, but it looks good.
Okay, okay.